Hello, everybody. Let's get started. Ready and show. Cadet. Johnny. Makto 준비. Makto 시작. 막도 바로 show. Cadet. Johnny. Awesome. We're just going to start off nice and light jumping jacks. The goal today, review a bit of boxing, do some fun little spin kicks just on the side, and then you know what? We're gonna just play around with some pattern one, just have some fun, keep our legs moving, keep our footwork kind of like in the back of our minds, good stuff like that. As you do the jumping jacks now, we're gonna angle off every time, just 45 degrees every time you do a jump jack. Good job, everybody. On your stomachs, please. Go. Either from your palms or from your forearms, we're just going to hold plank. You're going to try and keep it nice and steady, body as straight as possible. You're trying to keep your core nice and tense while doing this. Hopefully, helps your core strength, a bit of your stability, stuff like that. Good, 20 more seconds. Good, halfway there. Well, from 20 at least. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and keep holding it because I'm being that way. I'm kidding. All right, stand up, please. Awesome. You're going to be going into your stance, and you're going to do kind of a boxer shuffle where you're shuffling forwards and backwards instead of shuffling to change sides. So right now, my left leg's in front. I'm just getting that forwards and backwards shuffle. Hands come up so we can practice that good position. As I go forwards, I extend my jab. So nice and light, nice and quick. Every forwards motion, extend that jab. Quick and flicky. Good, switch sides. Just get used to the shuffle first. Right leg in front instead of left, or left if you started with your right. Good, now, as you move forwards, once again, quick jab, quick jab, quick jab, quick jab, quick jab. Good, and barro, on your backs, please. Hopefully your calves are feeling as much as mine are. All right, so you're gonna get your shoulder blades up off the ground, your feet up off the ground, and hold it. Hollow body hold. One of my favorite and kind of most awful things to do, but it's great. And if it wasn't enough, we're gonna rock back and forth a little bit, or a lot, but you're trying to hold the same angle to your body. You're not trying to kind of fold forwards and then fold back. Everything stays the same. It's like you're a not so curvy banana. Good, 10 more seconds. Good, 5 seconds. Keep holding out right through to the end. And Texel, get up. Good job. All right, run it back. Just nice, light, alternating high rise and heel kicks. Start off kind of low. Just gradually work your way up through the height. That way you're not too worried about pulling a muscle or anything. Good, just a few more on each side. Good job. Back on your stomachs, please. Go. All right, this time, as we hold plank, we're going to alternate arm tabs to the other shoulder. You're trying to keep yourself from rocking, so I'm not rolling right up onto my side, right up onto my side. My shoulders are trying to stay level while I tap that opposite shoulder. 10 more seconds. Good, ready, and flat row, standing up, please. Awesome. If you got something to balance it on, be it a wall, a piece of furniture, a sibling, a parent. Grab onto that just nice and light. You're gonna take your leg and you're just gonna swing it side to side. Once again, this is one of those things that if you feel like a lot of a stretch, go lighter. You just want to get the leg swinging just to the point of stretch, not past that. You don't want to, you're trying to warm the muscle up so it's getting more used to moving, right? At this point, we're not trying to actually stretch it and, you know, tear something. That'd be bad. Good, switch sides. Other leg side to side. I always find my left hip is more locked up than the right. It's probably because I balance on it more. So it takes a lot more of this to actually get my left hip up to snuff. Good job, everybody. All right, and barro. From here, what I want to see, I just want to see basic point kicks at this point. So we just want to practice the form, pick the knee up, bottom foot turns, hips are stacked, and we're just extending our point kick from there. Just remember what the point kick looks like, what the point kick feels like, and all that wonderful good stuff. Balance. So now, with the point kick, we can also do it off the lead leg. In this case, the back foot would turn, front knee comes up and bends and kicks. Lead leg point kick. Lead leg point kick. Now, turning that back foot is a lot of work and not necessarily the most powerful thing. So instead of trying to kick right across, we're going to do what's called a 45-degree point kick. Our back foot stays still, our front foot comes up, but then angles out so we can kick up just on that 45-degree angle. 45-degree point, 45-degree point, 45-degree point. See if you can do a few, and then switch sides. You're almost trying to drive that front foot off the ground into whatever you're kicking. Drive it up and kick. Drive it up and kick. Notice how I'm not kicking high. This isn't meant to be like the whoa head kick. That's a bad idea. This is that really quick, snappy, low kick, hit just above the knee, and kind of try and take somebody's balance, mess with them a little bit, make them react to it, because it opens up other options. Nice. Now, you got to be close to do this kick. Like, somebody literally has to stand right here for me to kick them, in which case my face is probably not too safe. We want to move to be able to do this. So we're going to do something called a replacement step. My back foot steps to the front foot steps out. Back foot to front foot out. Back foot to front foot out. Replacement step. Trying to follow the angle of my stance. I'm not stepping forwards with it. I want to change that angle. I want to shift to the side that little bit. Let's switch sides. Replacement step. Oh, that's a step and glide. Good. Okay, so now from here, we're going to take that replacement step and add in that 45-degree point kick. So I step and kick, step down forwards. Replace, kick, step forwards. Replace, kick, step forwards. I'm trying to get that little bit closer to somebody and pop something off just above the knee, make them react, make them turn, make them block, something that sets their balance up a little differently or changes their position. Now, they look a little weird to the camera, but what I'm actually trying to do, instead of just kicking straight forwards here, if I step to the side, my target's still somewhere here. So I need to make sure I'm kicking back to where the target is. 45-degree point, back to center. Nice. Okay, so from here, we're using this replacement step point kick to get into range. So replace, point kick, step down, cross. We're hoping that that leg, they're looking at my legs, they're hoping to block that kick. While they're paying attention to that, ding them with the cross. Replace, point, step down, cross. Replace, point, step down, cross. Replace, point, step down, cross. As I fall forwards off of that kick, I'm extending the punch, allow the momentum to help you out a little bit. Use physics when available. Pop, bam. Pop, bam. pop, bam, pop, bam. Good. Let's look at a different way of using that momentum. So we land the kick, we land on the leg first. All of our weight's on this front leg now. So it gives us options like hooks and uppercuts, which can be really useful. We're gonna do what's called a body shot or a shovel punch with this now. Might be a little new for you guys. Maybe not, who knows? Have fun with it. Replacement step, point kick, step down. That lead hand is gonna go same thing on that 45-degree angle. Not straight up, not straight across, halfway in between. One more time, replace point, step down, body shot or shovel punch. Now, this is a punch that helps bring the hands down, but when you hit somebody, you're gonna have that return of energy or that bounce, for lack of a better word, to recover your position. Now you can bring the hand back up top. So let's go nice and slow through this. Replacement step, point kick, step down, shovel punch, rechamber, hook. Let's do it again. Replacement, point, step, shovel, set, hook. Replacement, point, step down, shovel, hook. Replace, point, shovel, hook. Replace, point, shovel, hook. Replace, point, shovel, hook. Okay, let's get really tricky now. We're gonna put it all together. So you replace point, step forwards with the cross, shovel, hook. Replace point, fall with the cross, shovel, hook. Let's do that a few times. Replace point, fall with the cross, shovel, hook. Replace point, fall with the cross, shovel, hook. Pop, bam, smack, smack. Distract the hands, hit the gut, and then go for the head. Distract, distract, and pain. Pop, pop, boom, boom. Pop, pop, boom, boom. Good job, everybody. And barro. Shaking everything out. Sweet. Okay. If you got that piece of furniture again, something to balance on, grab it. What I want you to do, the camera is like my target direction. I'm facing sideways to that right now, and I've got my balance aid here. I'm gonna take my leg, and I'm just gonna point it straight at the camera. Keeping my shoulders still, I wanna move the leg back and forth. Right now, I really wanna focus on straight leg, using my hip to get the foot behind me and in front of me. Behind me and in front of me. If you were ever a part of band or piano and want like nightmares to think about this, think of a metronome. Your hips to center, and your foot's that weight on the end to tell you how fast it's gotta go. Whew. Other side. Sideways to the camera or whatever your target direction is. Pick that leg up, forwards and backwards. Ooh, balance, hello. There. Good. I'm using the balance so I can really focus on using that hip motion to get the leg to the proper side. If you're worried about your balance, use something to help you, and that way you can focus on the kick first and foremost. Awesome. So what is this motion that we're doing? This is the motion of a heel kick, which literally is just pulling the leg back behind me. But as we were doing before, it's across a level field like this. So if I'm in my stance, I'm turning that front foot, the leg comes up, and I pull it straight across, back to my stance. Notice how it stays straight. Bring the leg up, bring it across, back to stance. Bring the leg up, across, back to stance. Let's switch sides. Leg up, cross, back to stance. Now for foot form, what should your foot look like? It should look like a foot. I'm kidding. It should look like a side kick. So my foot is pulled down and away from that target. And theoretically, I'd be hitting with the back of my heel. That said, this is a really good warm-up kick. It helps you work on your balance, a bit of your accuracy, but there's the next version of this hook kick. The next version is the hook kick. That's the more practical version. So what is the difference between a heel kick and a hook kick? So a heel kick, once again, leg stays straight all the way through. With the hook kick, when I hit that target line, my knee bends to hit with the bottom of the foot. Coming across to the camera, leg straight, leg straight, leg straight. As I go to hit, I bend the foot in. Let's look at that one more time, nice and slow. Leg comes up, across, hook, back. Just nice and light, alternating hook kicks. Bring the leg up, across, bend at the knee. Leg comes up, across, bend at the knee. Notice how my knee is still moving. It's not just pulling at the knee. That's very little energy, very little force to put in. I still want to have the pull at the glute or at the hip. Both of those motions together create more power in that kick. That's a lot of what our kicking is. Combining energy from different parts of our body to create more power. Hook kicks lead to some of my favorite kicks, like spinning hook, jump spinning hook kicks. That's like later stuff for further fun times. But being able to practice just that really nice, simple, leg across, heel kick helps build up the kind of strength and balance so you can throw excellent hook kicks, which eventually turns into excellent spinning hook kicks and, you know, up to the jump spinning hook. Awesome. Good job, everybody. We're going to finish off with a little bit of pattern one, you know, just for fun. I really like pattern. If you don't, that's okay. But we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to mirror you guys the first few times, then I'll face the camera for the next time. All right, pattern number one events. Set. Swing that left leg into that horse stance. Back fist, elbow. Good. Hana. We step to the left, double a knife. Do. Right step and punch. Set. Left step and punch. Net. Turn and block. Toss. Left. Punch. Yos. Right. Punch. Good. Ergo. My back leg, my left leg is going to step across and behind the other foot. Kind of twisted myself up, so I got to untwist myself. Double a knife. I should be facing backwards from where I first was. Yaro. Step and punch. Up. Once again, left leg steps through and behind. Unwind yourself. Double a knife. Yo. Step and punch. Johanna. Take the close leg, your front leg, and step directly towards your camera. And you'll do left step and punch. And finish. Good job. Okay, I'm going to face the camera because then I can do it on the proper side. I get less confused. I confuse very easily, so we'll see what happens. Pattern number one event. Do. Set. Net. Toss. Yos. Ergo. Yaro. Up. Yo. Yohana. Yodu. And finish. All in all, 12 moves plus the start and finish. Fun stuff. Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Just really quickly shake out your legs. Make sure everything is relatively functional still. And let's bow out. Let's have a coach's corner. Ready. Hands at sides, feet together. And show. Chayet. Anye. Makto Jumbi. Makto Shijak. Makto Baru. Show. Chayet. Anye. Awesome. Namaste, everybody. Let's have a chat. Alrighty. So, once upon a time, there was a gentleman who was diagnosed with a terminal or a fatal type of cancer. And he was in the hospital. The doctors came back with his test results and said, you know what, man, you only got 6 months left to live. This cancer is going to kill you in that time. And this man's like, oh, that's not good. I got a bucket list of things that I want to do. So I'm going to go do those things. So the doctor's like, yep, definitely get your affairs in order. Do the things you want to do. So he goes off and he finds all these travel locations that he's really wanted to go to. And he travels around
with his family, with his friends, and he has a great time. He sees a whole bunch of things that he'd never seen before. He's exploring cultures, temples, food, all sorts of things from around the world. And he comes back about 5 months later, goes to see the doctors just to do a check-in. And they looked and they're like, oh, wow, it looks like your cancer's almost gone. He's like, what? That's weird. But he kind of found a style of life that he really liked. So even though he didn't do as much traveling, he decided to keep trying to do the things he really liked doing, spending time with his kids, spending time with his family, going off and just doing small day trips to like the mountains or towards the sea, wherever he was. He really tried to take time for himself to do the things that made him happy. And that was really cool. And apparently he lived a very long life compared to what he was given, just trying to do that. Eventually he did die of old age, but he made it pretty far past cancer, which was kind of cool. Now, it isn't necessarily realistic that traveling cures cancer. That is not scientific. However, what is kind of interesting is how when somebody, in his case at least, they spent a lot of time doing the things that they really wanted to do. And I'm sure that probably made that person a lot happier. And through being happier, the body was better able to heal itself. Now, once again, I really want to reiterate that, being happy isn't a guaranteed cure of terminal diseases. It helps your body just feel better though. And finding a way to do something that you really enjoy for even a couple minutes a day can be something that really overall helps our physical health, our mental health, our spiritual health, something that really does help us. So when you're going through your day, when you're trying to work on homework and do all the chores and whatnot that you're supposed to do, those are really good things to do, because I'm pretty sure your parents are right. If you don't do those chores, things are not going to be so good. And if you can find time to do things that are good for yourself, like you love to read, go read. You love playing with your pets, go do that. Maybe you like doing some video games with friends, do that. You want to do those things that still keep you happy and balance it out with the work or the things that you need to do. But hopefully that helps, improve your mental health, your physical health, just that little bit. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, everybody. We're going to turn you back over to Instructor Lucas for the announcements. Have a fantastic afternoon. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you guys next time. Namaste.